Hey everybody, it is Sunday night, February the 23rd for our Boss Babe call for 2020. And Cleta will be on here shortly. So we just wanted to kind of let some of the directors that are already on the line to kind of give some tips and just some ideas to make your February awesome. And so I just wanted to start out with something that's kind of been on my mind this weekend some. And February, this is February, the month of a leap day month. And for me, it's very significant because I got married on leap day. And so I actually have a real anniversary on Saturday. And so we have a real anniversary every 4 years. And after 28 years of marriage, so it's going to be a great week. But it's just really got me thinking about the number 28 and 29. And so for one of my challenges is I've been this year I've been trying to touch base with a lot of customers. I printed off everybody that's ever bought from me, and I'm just trying to kind of systematically go through and make calls and just touch base with people maybe that have bought from me years ago that just for whatever reason stopped, haven't bought anything recently, and just to really offer them the opportunity to get on the new foundations and different other things. And so for me personally, one of the things that I was going to do was do a 28 item challenge and just and so I'm going to challenge all of our Boss Babe consultants and directors just to sell to 28 people this week. And I'm talking like customer service type sales in addition to like the parties that you may have booked, just to offer them something new. One of the things that I did too that has been really helpful for me and getting some people like skincare customers on to like maybe some glamour and color and things is I had ordered in several of the pro palettes. And so anybody that had ordered, it's kind of a big giveaway, but anybody that had ordered $45 from me, I gave them the pro palette, because it's just psychological in that nobody wants that empty little space in their compact. And so like the first person that I did that to was someone that I facialed a few weeks ago. And so she had bought the repair set and she had bought several things from me. And so I said, well, I've got a special going on right now that it's a gift with purchase, because she was buying a few eyeshadows. And I said, so I'm going to give you as your gift is this pro palette. And so I'm telling you, she has reordered from me. She's probably bought $1,000 from me in the last 6 weeks from doing that pro palette. Because every week she's just called and said, I picked out a few more colors and can you bring me these? And so she's almost got her pro palette full, in addition to the Time Wise and some other supplements and things like that. So just somebody that may have not been a color customer of yours, you will think about, using that pro palette is a really good marketing tool to let them experience some of the new Chroma Fusion colors. So, but, if you can just 28, 29, because it's 29 days in February, reach out to 29 people this week and do something bold and, say, hey, I need to sell 29 mascaras or, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you may have an abundance of on your shelf, more so than something else. To create kind of a big goal this week to make it something special for February, since it's you need a leap in your business this week. So that's kind of my sales tip for the month of February and to close out the month. So Jana, can you go next?
I certainly can. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you guys, guess what? Career Conference, the recognition for Career Conference is coming up. So by the end of February, that's where they gauge where you're at for Career Conference. And so guess what? You don't want to not be at least in your red jacket. And so everybody can get into red. You know what? Like my sister-in-law, Denise, when she first started, she's like, I got 3 people that could join my team. I got 3 sisters, at least that would join my team. And so you guys, who can join your team? Who will be part of you earning that red jacket? And maybe you're the type of person you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to recruit someone so I can win, because I was like that when I first started. But you guys, you know what? In the process of them helping you win something, a dream may be born in their heart. And so do not hesitate in asking somebody for their help, because it could change their life forever. Okay. So definitely focus on getting into your red this week. And so that's a powerful thing. Also, you know, I think that it's so super important that, yes, get into your red, but also start building some consistency in your business, because momentum truly comes from consistency. And that is really powerful. You're unstoppable when you're methodical. Okay. You're unstoppable when you're methodical. So this is what I would challenge you to do. Have a set number of clients that you call every day. Okay. Get you a notebook out and just put 1 to 10 or 1 through 4 or whatever. How many clients will you check in with every day? And you know what? Maybe not just your clients, but everybody, people that you facialed. Okay. If you facialed them, they didn't buy anything, that's okay. Call them back. Do that. Make sure you're booking that follow-up, but making those connections, I think, is so, so powerful. So, and for sure, call your preferred customers, because I was just at a good friend / neighbor, and I walked into her house the other day and she had just picked up her mail. And so she had just gotten the lookbook. And so you guys, it's hitting their homes, their mailboxes right now. And so this is the time that you want to get with them and say, oh my gosh, did you check out page blah, like 28, you know, wherever the new eyeshadows are at, because this is such a powerful new product, is fabulous. So you guys, if you work your business when you can, your business will provide for you when you can't. So I've been working my business obviously for years, but I've been moving, and it's been so intense because it was like a house was available. We bought it, household, it was everything's transitioning so fast. And so if you notice there's a different background, I'm already in a new house. And so, but you should see the orders that I've gotten throughout the time that I've been moving. And so I'm still making money on these reorders. And so establish great relationships and follow up with your clients. Make sure they know what's new and build that strong relationship that they always will be loyal to you. All right. Make it a great February.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And she is so right. Recruiting this month is so, so important. So that way when you get to career conference, and shout out to those of you that are already registered for career conference as well. I can't wait to see Terry there in my unit, and Sharon that's going to be going to. So we're going to have a great time in Orlando, which is where we're registered for. So Sala, can you go next, please?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, everybody. What a great month February has been, and I know this next week will fly by whether we are prepared for it or not. It'll be next Sunday before we can even blink an eye. And what I would encourage you to do is to make a plan, a specific daily plan. And really, whether you have 1 hour a day to work your business or 8 hours a day, to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to make my calls at this time, and put down exactly who you are going to call and who you want to sell product to. Because if you're like me, I can say, oh, I'm going to have a great week. I'm going to have an awesome week. I'm going to make 10 calls or sell 30 items, which are great ideas. But if you don't have a plan as to who you are going to contact to make those goals happen, before you know it, it'll be Friday and you're going to be saying, oh my gosh, the month is almost over. What am I going to do? And so I would it doesn't have to be, every minute of every day, but kind of an outline of each day of when you are going to do what. So you will say, okay, it's 10 o'clock, time to make 5 calls, or time to, try to book appointments, or it's time for my meeting, or whatever it is you might be doing. And the other thing is, don't forget the importance of listening to positive tapes, or I know Mary Kay has a lot on their site, but any of the retired nationals, we've been doing these unlock calls on Saturday, and Kathy Halou spoke, and wow, it was so powerful. And I think sometimes we get caught in the business, we just get caught doing Mary Kay, and it's interesting to hear other people talk about the business and the possibilities and the ability to dream and dream big. If you've ever set a goal and maybe it didn't transpire like you thought, then sometimes you may set a lower goal. But Kathy Halou was talking about dreaming big and keeping your goal in front of you. And for me, there's times I think I don't need to listen to that, but I get on there and I am so empowered. So I would just encourage you to make a daily plan and to listen to something positive every single day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sala. And she is so, so right. Just having, resources, the MK Learning app is a great resource to just, keep things in front of you, because just in church today, they talked about, the things that we get distracted from and the busyness of life that just kind of oversets us. And when you have a plan, like she's talking about, where you already know in advance the times that you're going to do something and, and what you're going to do with that time, it just makes such a difference. So thank you for that, Sala. And welcome, Cleta. So glad to have you. And Rosie is up next for the directors. We've been through Jana and myself and Sala and Rosie.
Okay, perfect. Is Madeline Slaughter on here? Plumley? No. Okay. All right, y'all go ahead, Rosie. Perfect.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to
It's recording.
Yeah, but I was going to do it to YouTube.
Oh.
So, you know what? It's okay. I hate that, but go ahead, Rosie.
If you want to start YouTube while she's talking, and then maybe when you take over, it might be there.
I think I have to stop the recording and start it back over.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead,
You know what? That's just what I'll do. So hang on, Rosie. Hang on. Let me stop.